Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be doing a bag comparison video. I'm going to be comparing the oversized Alexa and the Bayswater bag, both which are made by Mulberry. So I'm going to be comparing both the bags, telling you my pros and cons for each of them. I've had the Alexa now for 2 years and the Bayswater for about 6 months, so I've had plenty of time to use them both and really get a feel for the bags. I hope this is going to be a really helpful video for anyone that's looking to purchase one of these bags, and you can just get a really honest opinion. So starting off, I'm going to talk about my Alexa bag. This is the older of the two bags. For me, like I said, I've had this for about 2 years and I've had plenty of time to use it, get used to it, find out what I love about the bag and find out what I don't like quite as much about the bag. So, talking about the design is a satchel. Obviously this is the oversized version, which I personally love a lot more than the normal size. It's quite a big bag inside, it's spacious, it's got gold hardware all over, it's got the postage lock at the top and 2 press studs at the bottom, like this. I think you can adjust the strap, it has a buckle where you can adjust it and just some clips at the side, so you can take the strap off if you wish. It then has these sort of tabs which come around the side. I always keep these closed to keep it together. I find if you have them open it's very, very floppy as the leather is quite soft. So yeah, overall it's a very nice day bag and just something that you'd use for everyday shopping, but could also be used on a night time if you want to take out a bigger handbag. So moving on to the functions of the bag. So, as I said, this is a rather large bag. If I open it up, you'll be able to see inside. It's got one main compartment, a nice zip at the back, which is very deep, a pocket at the side, which could be used for your phone or keys or anything like that, and that is it. So, it's lined really nicely with the Mulberry logo print, and the only thing I would say about the bag is the security is really not great. So as it's such a big bag and because of the texture of the leather, it sort of flops open at the side, if you can see this, and this happens at both sides. So I found this a really big problem with this bag. This is probably what puts me off the most, but it doesn't stop me from loving it and using it. So I tend to put my phone and my purse in the zip part at the back. This is because I can literally just put my hand in this bag and grab anything. I've got a deodorant in here at the moment, and that's how I actually use the bag myself, and that's fine. But if I can fit my hand in, it means anyone else can fit their hand in my bag. So on this point, I would say this is definitely a negative. The other thing which I'm not too pleased about is the fact that there is no studs on the bottom of this bag. This means from like putting it down that after 2 years, there's quite obvious wear at the corners. Thankfully, this hasn't actually came through to anything. My mum actually owns a Mulberry bag, and when her piping went, it's over £100 to get this repaired, so it's a bit upsetting if that does happen to your bag. So overall, I think it's a really lovely bag. It fits loads of stuff in. I find it very lightweight to use. I actually weighed it and it's a kilogram, so that's not too heavy for your carrying around. But I do love this bag as it's a very neutral colour, it's very classic. I know that it's actually designed with Alexa Chung, which is where it gets its name from, and I know this is a super popular bag. Overall, I think it's a really, really good bag if you're looking to purchase a designer bag. This retails at £9.95, so it is quite a big investment for a lot of people, but I do think that it is worth the money. I think the leather's really good quality. I think overall the design is really beautiful. I've never seen anything like this before. I love from the plait detailing on the top to obviously all the hardware and studs. It is a really, really nice bag. One thing I forgot to mention quickly, although the strap is removable, I tend to keep it on. However, I rarely use the longer strap. This is because I'm about 5'3", and even on the shortest length, I find this bag still goes to about my mid-thigh, which for me, I don't like. I prefer it to be around my hips, but unfortunately, that's just life, that's what length it is, so just keep that in mind if you're a smaller woman. Moving on to the Bayswater. So the Bayswater by Mulberry is one of their most classic handbags they do. This bag is a top handle bag, however, as I'm quite petite and my shoulders are quite small, I can actually manage to carry this on my shoulder as well. So, This bag is a very structured and sturdy bag, which is what I love about it. The leather is so great quality. I find this a lot thicker leather than the Luxe, which I like. It has the postman's lock, which is the same, and inside it's actually raw leather, how it's lined. It's got these really nice buckles where you can actually adjust it, which you can see at the side, and it has a really nice big zip at the back, which is really secure, and 2 pockets which you could keep your phone or keys in. This bag is one that I tend to use slightly less than my Luxe currently, just because it's a bit newer and I tend to keep it more for special occasions. Obviously though, I know a lot of people use this day to day. The one thing I would point out, although it's actually only 0.2 kilos heavier, I actually find this bag extremely heavy. So if I'm out shopping, by the time I've fit my keys, my phone, my purse, maybe a bottle of water, and if I've bought anything, I put it in my bag, this bag is a ton. Like, I'm talking, when you're carrying this on your shoulder, on your arm, like this, it is weighing you down. So that is one thing I would definitely make note of. If you're looking to purchase this, go in store, hold it, and see if you like this heavy of a bag. Personally, I always carry big handbags, so this, although I find this a bit of a problem, it's not that bad, as all my bags are big, all my bags are pretty heavy. However, I know I have friends that always take a shoulder bag or a small bag, and they just would find this unbearable to carry. This does have studs on the bottom, which is why the bottom is actually in really great shape, so I do really appreciate those on this bag, and that's obviously because it's a handbag and not a satchel. It also comes with this little key fob on the front, which does have a little lock in, but it's a fake lock, so I'm not really sure why it's on there. It's kind of always been on there. I know my mum does actually have this bag, and on her bag, because it's an older model, it does actually work, so I'm not really sure why this one doesn't work, but it's just a feature. The one thing I would say about this bag, right now you can see this holds its shape really nicely, but like I said, I've only had it for 6 months. People I know that have had this bag for years, the bag tends to drop, so the leather kind of goes like this, and I know you can actually buy something called a base shaper, which can be like a strip of plastic which goes in the bottom, which keeps your bag a really nice shape, but that is definitely one thing to be aware of, that this bag will soften and will drop, so if you want looking for a really structured bag, this might not be the bag for you. But back to a positive, this is just a really, really beautiful bag. I find this bag goes with everything. I find it looks really smart. I feel like you could wear this shopping, but if you wanted a really nice handbag for work, this is also a great bag for you. I think this bag right now is retailing at £950, so this is really unfortunate for you guys if you're looking to purchase this bag. This recently went up from £895, as this bag goes up every year because it is a classic. So the sooner you get yours, the better price you're going to get. So yeah, overall, if I'm looking at both the bags, I wouldn't say I actually have a favourite. I feel they're about the same value. I feel the leather is slightly better quality on this bag, so that is definitely a huge positive for this, and it's a lot more secure. So if you're looking for a secure bag that's going to be everyday, that can fit tons of stuff in, this is definitely a great bag for you. However, if you're looking for more of a day shopper bag, which is just quite casual, and the security problem won't bother you that much as long as you can fit your purse and phone in the zip, I'm sure you'll be fine with this bag, as this is such a beautiful style of bag. So I would definitely say, like, if you want one of them, I think your best bet would to be go into store, pick them up. So definitely check out the weight, definitely check out the length of the straps, definitely see if you can fit this over your shoulder, because I think that'll be the main thing that will affect which bag you would go for. Overall though, they're both beautiful bags. They are expensive, but they're a great investment piece. You'll use these forever, you can pass these bags down, and you'll definitely get your wear out of them. So I hope this has been helpful, and I hope good luck in your shopping. If anyone has any questions about either of these handbags, be sure to put a question below in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, just super quick, if you'd like to see these bags actually on me and styled with some outfits, be sure to check out my previous haul video, and that might give you a bit of a better idea on the size of these bags. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.